Namaste everyone. Welcome to the Infinite Cup. This is my puja table. I am going to talk about the importance of having a prayer table or a puja table just like this. And I'm going to talk about everything you need to have your own puja table and the importance of a spiritual practice. So join me. This is spirituality. This is modern spiritual life. Think about it like this. Everything that you can see with your two eyes in this physical material world is temporary. Anything that you experience that is in the non-physical world is immortal. We are spirit soul. I am an immortal being. I have a spirit and a soul inside me. You have a spirit and a soul inside you. I also have this human body that is covering my soul. And I want to talk about how we can live life according to the soul. We need to talk about higher consciousness. And that's where this puja table comes into play. You really have to make this personal, guys. We are all on our own individual journey here on earth. And people just put too much energy into the materialistic form, okay? We are having a spiritual experience here on earth. It is so important to have a daily spiritual practice. And my practice involves a puja table just like this. All right, so let's get into it, guys. I'm gonna talk about everything that you see on the puja table and what this means, okay? Let's talk about this from the five senses, okay? We have light here. It is so important to have a source of light. This represents the invisible flame that is burning within our hearts. It's burning within everyone's heart. This same candle represents eternity. So this is a great symbol to have on your puja table. I really want to emphasize anything that is personal to you. For example, this right here are all my Tulsi flowers that I grew from a Tulsi plant. And Tulsi is a very sacred plant with Krishna and Krishna consciousness. So I love Tulsi. This reminds me of Krishna, this divine connection that we have with spirit. Everything that you see on this table brings me into higher awareness with spirit. I have a lot of crystals here. This is actually the very first dreadlock bead that I had over 8 years ago. I still have this and I keep it right here at my puja table. I have all kinds of things that really represent spirituality to me. You don't have to make this about Hinduism or Buddhism. You don't even have to bring religion into this at all. This is something for you, okay? Myself, I'm connected with Yogananda and the lineage of Raja Yoga. I'm a certified Raja Yoga teacher. That's why you see this altar right here with every person that is connected with the lineage. At the top we have Babaji, we have Lahiri Mahashaya, we have Sir Tukswar, Paramahansa Yogananda, and Jesus Christ. I love having spiritual beings, enlightened beings on the puja table. Whatever highest form that you're connected with or whatever resonates with you, put that on your puja table, whether it's pictures of Jesus, if you're a Christian, if you're into Hinduism, Krishna, or other devotees, whatever represents the most spiritual to you, that's what's going to belong on your puja table. This right here is so special to me. This is actually a picture of Amma. Amma is the hugging saint. She is absolutely incredible. This is the first darshan I've ever experienced with Amma. She is unbelievable. I really can't emphasize this enough. Really put the most spiritual, the most high vibrational photos, pictures, crystals, everything on this table. This is just an ordinary table that I've covered with a nice cloth, something that is very special to me. I have all my old hemp, bracelets that I made when I was in high school, my favorite rocks, that I had in nature, just going on little hiking trails. Believe it or not, this right here I made in 7th grade. This is, a ceramic bowl that I made, and I just keep coins in it, lucky little coins. This is some moss that I found out in nature. This is a raven feather. I have a lot of shells and crystals because I love nature. I want to represent all the senses here. We have all the elements. We have the fire, we have the earth, we have the wind. I also think it's extremely important to keep the sacred texts on your puja table, okay? This is the Bhagavad Gita. This is my portable version. I read this every single day. My morning practice involves meditation and yoga. So what do? I get to my puja table, I read one passage out of the Bhagavad Gita, and then I set it down, and then I sit and I meditate on this passage so I can really, really digest that information, okay? So this is the puja table, guys. I want you guys to make this personal. Again, think about all the elements and incorporating this into your spiritual life. We are here for spiritual progress. Again, we are spirit soul having a human experience. All of the non-physical entities are represented right here on this table. That is the energy that I am putting into this table. When I show up here every single day and put energy into the non-physical, that is what I'm cultivating in this life. Think about things that you can take with you past this life, right? When we're here, we're cultivating human experiences, love, unconditional love, going out in nature, experiencing, darshan from higher beings. Cultivate things that you want to bring with you to the next life. Or maybe you want to finish samsara altogether and really bring a practice that resonates with you, okay? Again, I have water here in my favorite copper cup. We have the wind, all the elements are represented. My favorite crystals. Sometimes, I just put these crystals on my hands and I sit and I meditate with the crystals. This is where I bring all of my non-physical spiritual practices into action. I really want to emphasize the power of your intentions here. Just showing up every single day with a simple prayer or an intention for the day. What are you cultivating? Maybe more prosperity, more abundance consciousness. This is the place for you to set those intentions and tell the universe and cultivate what you want to bring into action on this material plane. So this puja table, again, is very important for your spiritual practice. I would recommend a very small table, in a corner of your room, just like this, or maybe in the living room in the house if you have a bigger house, and show up every single day. You're telling the universe that you want to cultivate your spirit. You are here for spiritual progress. By showing up at this table, you are acknowledging the invisible. The spiritual life is way more than what we see, okay? Again, we have to get beyond that physical duality and open up our third eye and expand our consciousness with non-physical actions, okay? This puja table represents so much. And when you show up every day, it becomes like an autopilot. It becomes muscle memory. You're going to show up at the puja table and actually begin to get into that awareness right away. So I can't emphasize this enough, guys. Start right now. Even if it's just a one rock or a crystal and a candle, that's enough. That's all you need. I like to sit here and light my Palo Santo and clear the energy from the room and sit and meditate. Sometimes I play frequencies. Sometimes I just use crystals and my bowls and Tibetan singing bowls. Really think about whatever musical instruments you want to bring into this practice and really make it special. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. We're going to end with just 3 ohms. day.